Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and we're working on the BMW 1 Series today, and we're actually going to be doing a modification that I think is probably the cheapest and easiest modification you can do to your car, and it's one of those modifications that makes a huge difference as well. Now we're going to be swapping out the interior lighting from the regular halogen bulbs for some nice new shiny LEDs. Now then, right here we have the LED conversion kit. So this contains all of the LEDs that we need to completely change out the interior, and I believe there is also 2 LEDs to swap out for the number plate lights as well. Now these are from a company called Premium LED Store. Now these guys provided the LEDs for my BMW E60 and E46 as well. And I just want to say I've had no issues with any of those LEDs. They're still running strong in my BMW E60 today. No errors, no issues whatsoever. And when it comes to installing LEDs, you really need to get some good quality ones. You know, these are not cheap Chinese ones that I'm going to be installing today. If you go ahead and get the cheap Chinese ones, chances are they're either going to fail after a month or so, or they're going to greet you with a bunch of error codes. Now if you do want to check these guys out, there will be some links down in the description box below. I'll try and put a few different kits for a few different models, you know, depending on what model you guys have. But yeah, I think without further ado, we'll get outside and let's get cracking. Okay then guys, so we're inside the BMW 1 Series now, and I thought we would start on the interior, then we'll probably finish off with the number plate lights last, but I thought I'd actually show you what is included in the kit. So I'll get this box opened up and yeah, then let's take a look. So you do have a warranty card, so these LEDs I believe do come with 12 months warranty, so if any of them fail then they'll just send you out some replacements free of charge. Comes with a trim removal tool, which is very handy. You know, even after this job, this will come in handy. You can never have too many of these. You have some instructions, which I don't think I need. You know, I've done this a bunch of times, but yeah, it's still handy to have if it's your first time doing it. And then of course you have the LEDs themselves, and I believe these are individually packaged with the correct location on the individual bags. So yeah, that's kind of nice, just so you know, can't get confused where the LEDs go. Now in terms of the LEDs inside of this car, I don't believe there is too many, because you know it is just a BMW 1 Series. Now we have 2 dome lights, so one here at the front of course, which should have 3 bulbs in. There we are. And then we have another one of those at the rear with 3 bulbs in. We should have a light in either one of the front footwells. Yep. We then should have one in the glove box, which we do. And then I'm pretty sure, oh no, we do have some more. We have the mirror lights, the vanity lights, whatever you want to call them. We have them of course. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that is it for the interior. We may have 1 or 2 in the boot. I can't remember. I work on that many different BMWs. I can't remember if there's 1 or 2 on the 1 Series. But yeah, we'll do everything in the interior first, and then we'll do the boot ones, and then we will finish off with the number plate lights. Yeah, so this is what I mean with all of them being individually labelled. So as you can see, this one is for the sun visors. So this is the one we are going to start on. The sun visors. Okay then, so we're going to start on the driver's side sun visor light, and I just want to say, you know, changing out these bulbs, it's not a difficult task by any means, so I'm not going to try and make it sound any more complicated than it needs to be. Pretty much all you need to do is just pop the existing light out of the fitting, wherever it may be, and then, you know, you can unplug it, you know, to save potentially, you know, burning yourself. But I just like to pop the old bulb out and then inserting the new LED. Obviously make sure the SMDs, the actual lighting part of the LED, is facing the correct way, in the correct orientation. Yeah, we'll just pop that in. And we'll just make sure that works, which it does, as you can see. Now we'll pop this back in. I've had it the right way around. There we go. Let's test it again. Perfect. Then we'll do the exact same on the other side as well, just for comparison. This is what it looks like before, and this is what it looks like after. Look at that, much better. Next thing we're going to do then is replace the front dome lights. There's 3 of these in total, 1 on each side and then 1 in the middle. Pretty easy to do this. All you need to do is remove this clear plastic trim. It's just had in by a bunch of clips around the edge. Once that's removed, you can then go ahead and pop these rings out. There we are, there's 1. And there's 2. Then we should be able to physically remove all 3 of the bulbs. There's 1. We'll just install our new one while we're here. Yeah, that's working good. This is what the LEDs themselves look like, if you are wondering. As you can see, they are top quality ones. And that's the 3rd one installed then. Let's make sure that works as well. Yeah. Look at that, perfect. So now I can reinstall these covers. And this cover can go back on. Just going to clip it at the front first. And just give it a firm push and it should all clip back in. There we are. That's the front dome light done. So just doing one of the Footwell lights now. This is the driver's one. Just gotta pop it out. And I'm going to disconnect this one because it will be hot, because I've got the door open. Pop the cover off. This is a bit different to what I've seen before. Before, there's just been 2 pins, 1 on either side, then the bulb sort of drops in. This is a strange sort of setup. So you have the connectors coming in on this side, obviously where the plug attaches to, and then you have these prongs that come around here, then the bulb just slots in like that. Now this is actually broke. This is supposed to be fixed like that, but I think it was actually broke before I took this cover off. So yeah, I mean, I don't think it's gonna fall off or anything, but yeah, we'll pull the original bulb out anyway. That's the bulb removed. Then we will install the new one. Let's slide it in. Let's make sure it works first. This way, isn't it? Yeah, so it still works. Just the that's actually not even loose. That's fine. I'm going to put the cover back on and let's reinstall this then. And we'll pop it back in. Sorted. So I've just pulled the other Footwell light out, and that doesn't even have that black cover on. It's just like that. This one isn't broken though, which is interesting. So yeah, let's swap this one out as well. And there's that one sorted as well. And now we'll move on to the Glovebox light. That's just at the top there. And pop the new one in, of course. Yep, that works. Here's how it's looking then. Much better. And in the back then, you can see we have done the rear dome light as well. It's pretty much the exact same as the front. And now it's time to tackle the one in the boot. There is only one on the 1 series, it's just there. And once we've done that, we'll finish off with the 2 number plate lights. That's interesting. It kind of looks like this is started to melt. That's not good. Oh, that's very hot. So if you have a look at the bulb, kind of looks like it's been burning, I guess, against the plastic. That is not good, because this could have caused a fire. You can actually see it's melted the casing. That is not good. We may have potentially just stopped a future fire occurring. I know it kind of sounds dramatic, but it really is the case. I mean, just imagine this whole thing burns through. It's then right next to carpet, and this is all just gonna, you know, come alight. That is a great possibility that this is potentially saved a fire. And that's why you always need to carry one of these around with you. So I'm actually going to be scrapping this because it turns out I have a replacement. Now I'm guessing it was the bulb that was at fault for getting too hot, but yeah, I kind of don't want to be putting this back into the car. So like I said, I do have a new replacement. I had this lying around from a previous car, so I may as well, it's the exact same as well, the exact same part number and everything. I've already installed the LED into here, so I may as well just stick this in. No, there we are, much better. Okay, so I've just had to remove the number plate because to access the number plate lights, you just need to stick the pry tool in and then push it to one side against a spring clip. But I can't quite get access to it because this number plate surrounds in the way, so I'm just going to remove the 2 screws now, and yeah, I should be able to pop them down then. Okay, there we go then, that's one of them popped down. I'm just going to unplug it. And is this one of those twist? Yep, I think so. There we go. If we get our new LED, let's push it in. We'll just check that it works first. And there we go then, that's both of them now reinstalled, and we can start getting the number plate back on. And there we go then, that's the number plate back on. Let's just test them again to make sure that everything's working. Yep, looking good. Okay then, so that is us pretty much now done. Let's take a look at the finished product. It is getting a bit darker now, so hopefully you can see the new lights a bit better. Yeah, it's much brighter when you get in now. Footwell is nicely illuminated on both sides. Dome lights are both much brighter. have a look in the glove box. Oh yeah, much brighter, isn't it? And we'll take a look in the boot. Oh, that's made a massive difference. So much brighter in here now. And the last one is the number plate lights. Oh, that's so much better. And there we go then, that is the LED conversion done on the BMW 1 Series. I think you will agree it has made a huge difference. And for the sake of not much money at all and a little bit of time, it is definitely something that is worth doing. Now I'm glad that I chose to do it today, because if we left this thing longer, then there's a good chance that this could have set fire. Now I don't want to seem dramatic, but the reality is that could have actually happened. You know, we can see that this piece of plastic was actually melting. I don't know if this is a common issue, but if you do have a BMW 1 Series, it's definitely worth checking the light in your boot. It doesn't take any time to remove, you know, just pop it out and see if it looks anything like this. If it does, I would recommend changing the bulb. I'm guessing the halogen bulbs, they get quite a bit hotter than, say, for example, an LED. So yeah, I mean, even from a safety standpoint, it's definitely worth swapping them out in my opinion. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you've learned something. Please give this video a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you have not already done so, and I will see you all in that next one. Peace.